Sanibonani. This past weekend, the Central Command team of the EFF was in KwaZulu-Natal. This was to visit all the 11 regions of the province. The Central Command team wanted to hear from the ground forces exactly what went wrong. During their campaign, what did the ground forces hear from the people of KwaZulu-Natal? The Central Command team was very concerned that the EFF in the province of KwaZulu-Natal has lost 6 seats in the provincial legislature, leaving them only with 2 seats. This was a very concerning issue. Now, the CIC's leadership is now being tested on another level. KwaZulu-Natal is a highly contested province, and the EFF cannot let it go to slide and lose numbers in a province like KwaZulu-Natal. Let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Blackheart, the hustle continuer. Made to inspire your goals and dreams. 100% good quality clothes are now available at affordable prices. T-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, bucket hats, and more. Place your orders now. 06847366908. Instagram Black7576. Facebook page Blackheart.
Zabalaza, Zabalaza, awuyelekaya fighter. Wasishia bantu bikwasishia, wasishia na makokonate. Zabalaza, awuyelekaya fighter.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to cover this past weekend, the EFF was in KwaZulu-Natal to go and see what wrong steps they might have taken and what are the reasons why they lost some ground in KwaZulu-Natal. Let me start by saying this. I'm very disappointed that the EFF believes the numbers of the IEC. I'm very disappointed, very, very disappointed. I don't think the EFF did as bad as the IEC has shown them. We believe that the votes were rigged, the elections were bought. The EFF did much better than this. It is a good exercise to go and hear what is going on the ground. But for me, it's not a true reflection as to what happened on the ballot paper. The EFF definitely made progress in KwaZulu-Natal and in all the other provinces. It's just that these votes, this election were rigged and were bought. That's it. The EFF does not have to go and investigate on the ground. For me, it does not have to go and investigate on the ground. The MK political party got definitely above 50% in KwaZulu-Natal. The EFF definitely made much progress. I believe that 1 million mark that they were aiming for in KwaZulu-Natal, they did get it. But now, because the EFF is all caught up in the numbers of the IEC, they are now doing exercises for me that are not necessarily important. But let's quickly listen to the Secretary General of the Economic Freedom Fighters, Marshall Dlamini.
To try and find solutions to the problems, as we see that the EFF did not lost 6 seats in the provincial legislature.
Afternoon and afternoon to the viewers at home. We, as you are correctly putting, were here in the province, the whole Central Command team. It's here led by the President and the Commander-in-Chief to come here in KwaZulu-Natal. We sitting now in a meeting of the CCT, Central Command team meeting after the elections, where the War Council has dealt and finished the elections report of the elections of the 29th of May. So we are tabling that report here in the CCT, but also the CCT is of the view that KwaZulu-Natal, as you correctly put it, we lost votes. We lost close to 300,000 votes in KwaZulu-Natal. We lost seats, and those seats and votes, they did hurt the organization. So it's important for leadership to come and try to find solutions. And the way we are doing it, as we've done it before, where we have challenges and we lost votes in different parts of the country in the previous elections that we've contested, is to come and listen first to our branches so that we find solutions in a bottom-up way, where we first listen to the basic units of our organizations, which are our branches. So from tomorrow and Sunday, we're going to be visiting all 11 regions, and they're going to be led by the officials. The President, Commander-in-Chief, is going to be here in eThekwini, which is the biggest region in the province, and then on Sunday, we'll be listening to branches in Umkhonto. We want to listen to our branches, we want to listen to our structures to understand what could have gone wrong. They were on the ground on a campaign, they were on the ground in villages, in townships, and villages. They are within the communities. So communities might have said why this time around they did not choose the EFF as a part of their choice. So we are on that program this weekend. We're going to be on all 11 regions to listen to our branches, so that once we've got the report from the branches, then we'll be able to come with that report as a CCT on to say what becomes the way forward. Because what happened here, it did hurt the EFF. We did not take it kindly from the leadership, the membership, not only in KZN, the entire membership of the EFF all over the country, including our voters. Because even our voters, those that voted for EFF in other parts of the country, they said to us, please, we have to go back to KZN, because we know that EFF without KZN is not complete. This is our province. We want to know what could have we done wrong, maybe within the communities, or politically, or what, or how we structured ourselves, or we put the campaign. But the answers, they are lying with our branches, because they were the ones that were on the front line of our campaign, and this weekend we're going to sit to them. So it's branches who are going to be speaking this weekend. We're not coming here with anything that suggests that we know what transpired as a leadership. We're allowing the branches to speak. So we're going to be, all we do is to listen, so then we can be able to come up with a report which will determine what becomes the way forward of the EFF. But with all that said, this province, it's our province, and we'll never give up on this province. That's why we're here to listen to structures of the EFF to tell us what could have gone wrong.
We also understand that the Deputy President left the party. Will that also include the agenda of this weekend?
No, there's no agenda. Floyd has resigned from the EFF and he has left, and that matter is closed. It's no longer our matter.
Any other members of the EFF that are showing that they are leaving the party?
No, there's no member of the EFF that has resigned or showed anything. All the members are here. The Central Command team, it's here in 100% attendance. The regions are intact, the provinces are intact, including here in KwaZulu-Natal. We have not received any resignation. So we're still intact as an organization. That's why we're coming here to listen to our structures, because even themselves, the branches and the leadership of KZN from the province and the region, they are happy with this visit to say, leadership, we're happy because it means you care about this organization, you care about us as a province. That's why you come here yourselves, not through a written report, but to come and sit with us, spend a day with us, listen to us, so that we can be able to have that conversation of how do we make our organization better, how do we rebuild the organization here in KZN.
There you guys hear it from the Secretary General of the EFF, Marshal Dlamini, giving us what is it that they were planning to achieve over the weekend. Like I said, it's disappointing that the EFF did not challenge the elections. The votes were rigged, guys. The votes were rigged. Now the EFF is there on the ground trying to get what they call an election report, and people must give their report according to the 11 regions. What happened? Why did they lose why did they lose the 6 seats and this? And those reports are not a true reflection as to what happened. I will always repeat that. And I want it to sit in the EFF's minds and soul. EFF, you guys did not do bad in KwaZulu-Natal. The elections were rigged. How is it possible that you guys did not improve, showing with all the power that was there in the campaigning? I mean, so the campaigning was for free. And that is why we as the progressive forces must fight in a different way. This thing of just fighting or thinking that one man, one vote counts in this corrupt system of democracy, artificial democracy that we find ourselves in, we're just wasting our time, to be honest. We need to fight in a smarter way. We need to fight in a more strategic way. There's wars that you don't fight when you are focusing on the ground. The white capitalist system is focusing on capturing IEC, capturing the IT companies that are coming to give us the votes. That's why you saw the board come switch off, the election board scoreboard is switching off and coming back on with different numbers. White monopoly capitalists is focused on those things because they know whatever number they put there, you cannot argue with it. They will just come back to you guys and say, no, we did see some discrepancies in terms of what your VDs are saying and what the IEC is saying. But anyway, it is not material. You know? So for me, it was very disappointing to see that the EFF did not fight the fight that the MK did in terms of the IEC. You know, I definitely believe there was evidence enough to challenge the elections. We were looking forward to a rerun. But anyway, the CIC had to go to KwaZulu-Natal with his top 6 structure, to go there and just listen to the people. Something might come out there, but it's not something that is concerning the elections and results. According to me, anyway, it's not something that is going to affect the election results. The IEC is bought. I don't know how many times we must say this. The IEC is bought, is captured. They are bought and captured. There's nothing you can do. You can campaign and fill all stadiums as much as you want. As long as the IEC is in the pockets of white monopoly capitalists, they are going to cheat the EFF in 2027 local elections. They're going to cheat the MK in the 2029 elections. And they're going to make sure that those two parties combine with the progressive caucus, because now the progressive caucus has shown their foot that they are not going with the right wing, they are going with the left wing. They're going to make sure all of the progressive caucus combined together does not add up to 50% or anything close to 50%. So it's sad for me that parties, political leaders are not saying this. And it looks like it's only the MK that sees this. So the EFF should continue to focus on their strength. The strength of the EFF is the ground forces, the youth structure. The EFF is the party for the current generation. That we cannot take away from them. They have shown it in varsities and colleges that the people of the youth of today resonate to the EFF. They are drawn to the leadership of the EFF. There's no old people in the EFF structures. The youth just love the EFF. So it is time for the EFF to recruit even people that are going to be more appealing to the youth. Yesterday I did a video about Cebo Dlamini, and you guys said, King, why don't you say Cebo Dlamini must join the EFF instead of the MK? And I was so disappointed. I was like, how Labantu they know when I do a video, I've done my research already. Cebo Dlamini last year said already that him and Julius would not be a good mix because he is not a person that will sit down and allow Julius to shine alone. When he is in a room, he takes attraction to himself. He brings attention to himself. Well, let me just play what Cebo Dlamini said.
Hold. Is he the alternative? I love him personally. Yeah. I mean, I love Julius. I don't have a problem with him. Mm-hmm. And I think we speak the same language. That's why a lot of people think why are you not joining the EFF and all those type of things?
What is your answer to that question?
Well, I think we are the same person. You can't have the two bulls in the same crowd.
Okay.
I'm talkative. I always take the center stage. I can't go there and sit for 2 hours and Julius speak alone. Because, we have the same character. I think we are the same person in terms of character, how public address, the anger, the power, and then capturing the imagination of the public and all those type of things.
It comes back to that Floyd issue. Floyd was a perfect mixture with Julius Malema. They are always going to step on the toes of the leadership. It's going to happen. You saw him, the way he spoke about the ANC, the way he's a person that challenges leadership. And when the leadership is not sure about itself, it's going to feel threatened about So the same happens with the EFF. So the way forward for me, people are saying, King, people must join voluntarily. The EFF and the MK must not approach people to join their political parties. You guys don't know politics. You don't know, you don't understand politics. Speak for yourself and speak for me also. Because me and you are not famous. The EFF cannot, the MK and the EFF can't gain anything by inviting you walking there in the street to come and join the MK or the EFF. High-profile people need people to approach them. What do you think happened with Carl Nihals? What do you think happened with Busisiwe Mkhwebane? Some other people, in negotiations, you sit down and give them something that is worth their time. And Mkhwebane Dlamini is one of those people. You go and give them an offer that they cannot reject. The same goes with other political celebrities that you would want to rope into the MK, that you would want to rope in the EFF. Anyway, going back to KwaZulu-Natal, the EFF just wanted to carve a way forward for them in terms of improving their numbers in KwaZulu-Natal. I repeat again, I don't think their numbers are as low as the IEC has suggested. I believe the EFF done. So here in Kimberley, I was shocked, man, because I was covering the elections here, driving around, and I'm telling you, the EFF was everywhere. The MK was everywhere. Every voting station I went, I saw EFF, the red berets. I saw the green t-shirts and the black t-shirts of the MK political party. But anyway, the IEC just decided to rape us, and that's okay for the EFF, I guess. So another thing that is refreshing after this Floyd thing, because I told you guys, Floyd does not have a following. Floyd does not command a following like Julius Malema. So up to now, it's been a 1 week, 2 weeks that Floyd has left the party. There hasn't been any major big names that have followed Floyd there. You know, nobody has, none of the names. People are suggesting Carl Nihals, Busisiwe Mkhwebane. People are saying, Dr. Mbuisani Ndlozi is going to leave. None of those guys have left the EFF. They're still there. No big names have left the EFF. I think that is a very big plus for the EFF. Maybe some are going to leave, obviously, after the elective conference in December, if they don't get any positions or things like that. But I think for now, it's still a positive. It's still a positive look for the EFF not to have lost great leaders on the back of Floyd Shivambu leaving. So I want to know from you guys, what do you think about this thing of the EFF going to KwaZulu-Natal, 11 regions that they visited there, to go and try and find out why is it that they've lost votes? And do you think that, honestly speaking, the EFF has lost votes in KwaZulu-Natal? I don't think so. I think they did better than what the IEC is letting us to believe. And that goes also for the entire country. I believe the EFF did exceptional well. I think the EFF landed somewhere at 70 to 90%, if we were to be honest. But anyway, I cannot prove that, so I guess we have to go with what the EFF is doing. There's nothing we can do. I'd like to thank everyone that has liked and subscribed to African Bujolo. African Bujolo is our sister channel where we speak about relationships, marriages, bujolo, side chicks, all the counseling that you need for relationships. Please go to that page and follow your boy King on African Bujolo. We are, I think, as I release this video, will be at 999 subscribers. So we are almost there. Only one subscriber short away na Japela with click subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan Africanism. I salute you.